Hey, what's up? I'm Talking Mike here. Let's talk about Deadpool slash Wolverine issue number 2. So, Deadpool and Wolverine issue number 2 picks up with Deadpool and Strife in their secret lair. Deadpool is being mind controlled by Strife for reasons we don't 100% know at this moment. And Strife is going about all his maniacal Strife stuff, saying, "Oh, he's in every time" and stuff like that, and that he's got to finish his work that he's got to do. And Deadpool is a big part of it for some reason. I don't know why you would ask Deadpool or get Deadpool to be a part of your villain plan. Just saying. But they're trying to basically, or Deadpool is basically tasked by Strife to go and gather these giant eggs. As this is going on, we see Wolverine and Maverick. They are talking and still at the secret base where Deadpool and Wolverine first found Legacy 2.0. And they're trying to figure out what exactly is going on. Why did Deadpool turn? And Wolverine's basically like, hey, I don't think Deadpool actually flipped sides and is now a bad guy. I think he was actually being mind controlled because I stabbed him in the head, and for a split second he was back to normal. And so I think there's something more that we really don't know about. As they are talking, Maverick gets a call from his boss, and his boss is like, hey, I need you to get Wolverine in shackles and a depower collar right now because he is we need him in custody. And Maverick's like, what are you talking about? Are you crazy? He's like a weapon of mass destruction. No, I am not doing that. And when Maverick turns around, he finds out that Wolverine basically stole his chopper, and he is off to go find Deadpool. While Wolverine is flying his helicopter, his stolen helicopter, to God knows where, he ends up getting attacked by this giant zombie bone dinosaur dragon thingy. And he gets shot out of the air, and he is surrounded by these giant bone dragon dinosaur things. He takes a lot of them out, and it's a pretty vicious, cool fight, like kaiju fight type of thing. And who happens to show up on the back of one of these dragons but Wade himself? And he happens to get a little sense knocked into his noggin, and he's like, hey, what am I doing up here? What exactly is going on? What have I been doing this whole time? And our comic ends with Strife on top of this bone dragon, basically saying he's going to start another world war. And that's where our issue ends. All right, so let's take a look at the internal artwork. There's your creative team right there for this issue. This cover is just amazing. I love it. The artwork is a lot of fun. It's very bright and colorful. I really like how they depict everything. I feel like they draw Deadpool and Wolverine very much on point. There is no going off character model, I feel like, in this particular issue. It is a really, really solid art wise. We get a lot of really cool different panel layouts and how they end up going with a lot of the action. This very much is action heavy towards this part of the issue, more than the giant kaiju dinosaur monsters show up. This is a very, very well dynamically drawn issue, and we get a very good sense of how big these things are compared to Wolverine, which I think is really, really cool. And just seeing him just jump and tear these monsters limb from limb, it's just very cool to see him take them out. And it was fun. It was fun. And then we get a little bit of the buddy copness right at the end of this issue, where we see Wade and Wolverine basically reunite with the help of Maverick, of all people. But yeah, artwork is just beautiful and very well done. I just have to say, I did enjoy this issue for the most part. It definitely is still setting things up story-wise in what Strife's plan or master plan should, or eventually we'll find out what it is. I don't really think it was a good idea for him to hire Deadpool or mind control Deadpool to help him out with his plan. I think that's where he might have really gone wrong, is to get Deadpool in this business. But it's interesting to see how the story is shaping up, and how they're putting the pieces together. I do like the fact that at the end of this, Deadpool and Wolverine are somewhat on the same side, and Deadpool is not being mind controlled anymore. That's one aspect that I did not like about this, is the whole mind control aspect. I'm interested to see where exactly this is going to go forward. I did not expect giant zombie dinosaurs. That was not on my bingo list for Wolverine and Deadpool. But I really liked how Wolverine basically had to figure everything out, going forward. He had really nice interactions with Maverick and Deadpool towards the end, which was a lot of fun. And seeing Wolverine just tear through these dead monsters was a pretty fun thing. Was this issue perfect? No, I personally don't feel like it was perfect, because I feel like it does kind of drag on in the middle, where we have our two heroes separated, and we're kind of dealing with just Wolverine. I really want to have both of them on screen or on the pages for this foreseeable future to bounce off one another. This issue very much felt like just a Wolverine story, with Wolverine going to try to find Deadpool. But yeah, I'm here for issue 3, and I'm looking forward to checking out issue 3. I'm actually enjoying this more than the main Wolverine series at the moment that's going on. So that says a lot, I feel like, because that series has been all up and down, quality-wise, I feel like, for the first storyline chunk. But this does a very good job, I feel like, for the most part. It did make me laugh at a couple points and whatnot. But let me know your thoughts down below. I'm a Talking Mike. Comment, like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts on this particular issue of Deadpool and Wolverine.